Welcome to LUSS. You've arrived in one of Scotland's most beautiful and famous villages, nestled right on the western shore of Loch Lomond. Look out over the water, and you'll see why it's called the Queen of Scottish Lakes. It's the largest body of freshwater in Great Britain by surface area, and right there, rising majestically across the loch, is Ben Lomond, Scotland's most southerly Munro, or mountain over 3,000 feet. The name LUSS itself is believed to come from the Gaelic word Luss, meaning herb or plant. This name is steeped in local legend, tied to an early Christian missionary, Saint Kessog, who settled here in the 6th century. Legend says that after his martyrdom, his body was covered in sweet herbs which then grew to cover his grave, giving the village its name. It's a wonderful example of how deep the roots of history and folklore run here. As we walk through the streets, take a moment to admire the rows of restored, pretty cottages. Notice the neat gardens and the stunning floral displays in the warmer months. Before these workers' cottages, the settlement here was known in Gaelic as Dub, or the Dark Village, because it lay in the shadow of the surrounding hills, limiting the hours of sunlight, particularly in winter. The rebuilding by the local landowners, the powerful Clan Cahoon, transformed it into the bright, open village we see today. The Clan Cahoon has been intrinsically linked with LUSS and the surrounding lands since the 13th century. Their chief is known as the Chief of Cahoon and of LUSS, and their ancestral home, Rostu House, is nearby. Their history is part of a complex tapestry of Scottish clans around Loch Lomond, notably their famous conflict with the Clan MacGregor at the Battle of Glenfruin in 1603. The clan's influence is everywhere, but let's now move to the most ancient site in the village, the parish church. Here we have the Luss Parish Church. While the present building was constructed in 1875, it stands on a site of Christian worship that is over 1,500 years old, dating back to that 6th century missionary, Saint Kessog. The church interior is renowned for its beautiful timber-lined ceiling, made from Scots pine. However, the most fascinating historical artifact is found in the graveyard. If you look closely among the older stones, you'll find a remarkable piece of history, the Viking hogback gravestone. This is a rare and unusual gravestone, carved in the shape of a house with a curved roof. It dates back to the 11th century, a tangible link to the Viking presence in the area, likely left behind after one of the Norse incursions or battles. It is a powerful reminder that this tranquil village has a deep and often turbulent history. You can also see older cross slabs in the graveyard, some dating to the 7th or 8th century. Take a moment to appreciate the piece here, overlooking the loch, where centuries of history lie side by side. We've reached the Luss Pier. This structure is a powerful reminder of how important the loch was for travel and commerce. The pier has been a vital link for pleasure cruises and ferry services since the mid-19th century, connecting this quiet community with the growing cities down the river and loch. From here, you can truly appreciate the vastness of the water and the 22 islands scattered across its surface. Look back toward the shore at the village itself. You'll notice the distinct architectural style, rows of neat, restored stone cottages. Luss is a protected conservation village, meaning the original character is maintained and preserved. Many of these cottages were built in the 18th and 19th centuries to house the workers who toiled in the local slate quarries. That slate, cleaved from the nearby hills, was shipped down the loch and used to roof the massive tenement blocks being constructed in Glasgow during the Industrial Revolution. This beautiful, tranquil place has an unexpected connection to the industry of a far-off city. This scene is also famous on screen. For many Scots, the village is instantly recognizable as the fictional setting for the long-running Scottish television soap opera, Take the High Road. Let's now turn inland and walk through the historic village streets toward the church.
Let's take pictures.
We come anywhere and we just take pictures.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Oh yeah, come on, before everyone gets here, come on.
Before everyone gets here. Yeah, Ryan, take our picture. Oh yeah, before everyone gets here. Don't drop my phone.
Those holes in the ground look like a perfect stone.
They could drop.
Alright, I'm done with the pictures.
That's not even blocked off. You can just go down there and jump in the water.
You can. No, but look at the stairs. You step on them, they're totally see-through.
This one is wheelchair accessible jumping. You go down the bridge and then you jump.
C'est le début d'une idylle.
As we walk, you are tracing a path laid down centuries ago, dominated by one powerful family, the Clan Cahoon. This clan has been the principal landowner here since the 14th century, and the chief of the clan is still referred to as the Cahoon of Cahoon and Luss. The Cahoons were the ones responsible for the redesign and rebuilding of this village in the 19th century, creating the picturesque rows of houses we see today to accommodate their workers. Their ancestral seat, Rostu House, stands just a little way south of the village on the loch side. The Cahoons' history is one of immense power, but also of bitter conflict, notably with their neighbors, the Clan MacGregor. Their feud culminated in the infamous Battle of Glenfruin in 1603, which took place in a glen only a few miles from here. After the MacGregors disastrously defeated the Cahoons, King James VI of Scotland was so enraged by the MacGregors' conduct that he outlawed the very name MacGregor, a ban that lasted for over a century and a half. This event underscores the immense political influence of the Cahoon clan with the monarchy. Their clan motto, Psi Je Puis, meaning if I can, reflects their ambition and resolve. Let's now approach the site that predates all of this clan history, the parish church and its ancient burial ground. From the ancient Viking stone to the 19th century slate cottages, Luss is a small village that packs an enormous amount of Scottish history and natural beauty into its bunny banks. It truly is a gateway to the Highlands and a perfectly preserved piece of Scotland's heritage. Whether you're here to hike Ben Lomond, enjoy a loch cruise, or simply soak in the atmosphere of this unique conservation village, Luss offers a memorable Scottish experience. Thank you for joining this quick tour of Luss.